I have those containers, and those in the ones they've shown in this little preview, that's not them. Hey out there, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Kay. I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So the last time I uploaded one of these organizer reacts videos, you guys really liked it, and I thought I would do another one, and I took a poll on my community tab, and by an overwhelming amount, you guys wanted to see me react to this Tia Mowry Pantry. Now, I love Tia Mowry. I loved Sister back in the day, and I actually watched they had another reality show too that I used to watch a couple of years ago. I think they're very charming and super cute, and I'm very excited to see what's in her pantry. So before we start watching and before I go in, the point of this video is to be inspired and to learn from other people's spaces and to see what works for them and to see if I have anything to offer from a professional organizing point of view. My intention is not to go in and judge the space. I don't do that when I go to clients' houses, and I don't do that when I go to other people's houses when I go hang out. So if you've ever wondered whether professional organizers go in and like judge things and go, oh my god, you're so messy. We don't, I personally can only speak for myself, but I know most other organizers don't really do that. We have a mode that we can turn off when we go into spaces, and my job is not to make a judgment call about the space. My job is to go there and help solve a problem. So I like to go in and look at other people's spaces and see if we can get ideas to hopefully solve your problems at home if you're having problems organizing your pantry. So let's go in and take a look and see what's in Tia's pantry. This video is only 5 minutes. I think this is on the Architectural Digest YouTube channel, so I'm excited to see what's going on.
Hi, Good Housekeeping. Welcome to
Good
my
Housekeeping,
home.
sorry.
Good Housekeeping, they asked me to show you guys a tour of my pantry, and I'm so excited because it's one of my favorite places in the house. And I will show you guys how I organize it. Let's go. All right, you guys, welcome.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here and just take a look at what is going on here. It is stunning. So I think she's got many different kinds of containers. I can see she's got OXO pop canisters, and she's also got jars as well. And I would just want a closer look, but at first glance, it looks very beautifully organized. I love the different color shelving. I think that's really, really cool. Is it different color shelving? I feel like there's white on one side and like black on the other. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited.
My very organized pantry. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now, I did not do this by myself. I actually worked with an incredible organization company that comes and organizes your home, and that's exactly what they did in this room.
So I guess it's been professionally organized, which is fantastic. If you guys are stuck and you really don't know what to do, if you really don't have the brain bandwidth for it, don't feel bad about delegating that responsibility to someone else to set up a system that works for you and works for your family, and then you can just maintain it. It looks like she's done a really good job maintaining it and taking care of it. A really good professional organizer will check in with you after they've set up a system for you and see how it's working for you, because truthfully, and I'm going to speak with 100% honesty, not every system that I set up for clients works for them over a long period of time. Sometimes I'll set up something and realize that they said they didn't want to see the clutter, but then once I hide it behind a basket or something, they forget it's there and then, buy extra things. So depending on how you organize and how your brain works, systems work. So don't feel bad if you set up a system and it doesn't work for you. You just try something else.
Share with you guys how I keep everything organized. Number one, what I like to do is I like to put them in baskets, meaning my supplies in baskets, in jars, and then I just like to really get detailed with the organization, and I'll show you how I do that. So right here to my right, I have all of my pastas, right? From my bow ties to my macaroni, and I love storing them in clear jars. I have my grains over here. I have my condiments here, and again, I get really detailed. I have all of my balsamic vinegar here, and then I have my white wine vinegar here, and then I have my hot sauces over here, and then all of my oils.
What I think is a really fantastic, and all what I recommend to every client that I have with their pantry, is setting up zones. And I think she's done a great job doing that. I have the same system in my kitchen where I have all of my like sauces together. Everything that you use together or is very similar is best being grouped together so that you know where to grab it if you need something. So where people run into trouble is when they store, you know, peanut butter over here, but then they also have it over here, you know? So I love seeing her set up zones. I would love to see a little bit more division between the types of items, but if that works for her, there might be a problem for most people in finding items that are in the back if they're not either on a turntable, otherwise known as a lazy Susan, or on step shelving. And maybe they're on step shelves. I can't really tell though. Let's take a look.
The spray canned oils to the regular jarred oils like olive oil. On this shelf, I have baskets. Now, I love organizing my pantry with baskets because it gives your pantry a little bit of style, should I say. So, for example, here's a basket with breads, and I love using these cute label tags because it shows you, you know, what's inside the basket.
Adding some natural materials to your pantry, like baskets made from natural materials, can add some warmth to your pantry when if it appears too sterile. Adding a little bit of natural elements can really warm it up and make it feel, you know, not so like a hospital room.
The way down to the soups and stocks. On this shelving over here, I have all of my supplements. And as you can see, I have my supplement line from...
Okay, I will stop. I'm sorry, my table is shaking. I'm going to stop and say kudos for her for keeping her supplements and looks like some of her medications in the pantry, because usually it's a space that's not super humid, and keeping medicines and supplements and stuff like that in a bathroom where there is ironically a medicine cabinet can cause them to degrade over time because of the humidity in the bathroom. You're taking showers, you're washing your hands, you're flushing the toilet, there's water vapors always in the bathroom. Your bathroom can be very humid, and that can cause medications and supplements to degrade over time, reducing their efficacy and all kinds of things like that. So I know that they have put medicine cabinets in bathrooms, but you're best just storing, you know, your hair care products there, like nail polish and things like that, and keeping your medications and supplements in a cool, dry place, kind of like in a place where you'd put a potato, like a pantry. So while going through the comments of this video, I did notice that there was a lot of comments about the placement of the supplements close to where a child could grab at them because she has a young child. So we don't know exactly what the situation is at home. We just know what Good Housekeeping showed us, and what Tia showed us. But I do agree that it is probably a good idea to keep the medications and the supplements out of the reach of little tiny grabby hands who want to put things in their mouths. Back to the video.
My answer here to the women's multivitamin, the answer kids, the answer beauty formula, and the answer men's multivitamin. Behind me, I have...
I wish I could have seen what was in the bins. You know, I'm super nosy. Like really nosy. Little story, actually, my mom is the same kind of nosy that I am, and I guess I get it from her. I get it honestly. When I was a kid, and even though I'm an adult, when we drive past someone's house and their windows are open, she would like slow down a little bit in the neighborhood and like look see what's inside. And I do the same thing as an adult. I like want to see what's inside other people's houses. I'm very nosy like that because I love house stuff. Like I'm obsessed. I want to see what other people decorate with. I want to see what kind of couch they have. I want to see what stuff I'm the worst. The worst.
My cereals with my rolled oats, and again, they are stored in open containers where you can see how much of the item is left.
Are those? Let me see. I feel like I have those containers, and those in the ones they've shown in this little preview, that's not them. So this little guy, this is what I see that she's got. These are from the brand OXO, and this has bulgur in it, but that's not what's in the photo because it doesn't have a little like gray bump on the side. I do recognize them. That they are from Container Store, and I wonder if that's the correct price too. So Good Housekeeping, what's going on?
And then I have all of my crackers to my nuts, you guys, and this is my favorite part of my pantry. It's this container right here filled with chocolate. When I tell you, I hit this bin probably about 2 to 3 times a day, and definitely at night if I'm snacking on anything, it's this chocolate over here.
A girl's always gotta have some chocolate. I'm sorry, it's true.
So on this side, we have all of my flours and my sugars, and as you can see, again,
Oh, the white was the step shelves. So she's got an all black pantry, but the white, I was distracted by the stuff. Okay, so all of her oils and sauces and stuff are in step shelves. It's good. It's all good. Good work.
they're in glass containers and they're clear so I can see what's in them and how much of it is in there. And then I have all of my teas. And then what's really cool about this container here is I actually labeled these.
Oh, she's so good.
So you know what's inside.
I had that. I had that tea container.
I have my ginger tea. I have my green tea. And over here, I have all of my daughter's snacks organized as well. So she has her Cheetos with her yogurt snacks.
Oh, cute.
And then this shelf has everything to do with like what she uses when she eats, right? And the reason why I love organizing like this is especially when you're trying to feed your child, they don't have a lot of patience in their high chair, and I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to figure out where everything is. I wanted to show you guys this because these baskets are so beautiful. And with like my son's like lunch bags.
Those baskets are really beautiful. They're
and then
beautiful.
You know how when you go to the grocery store and you bring your own bags? That's what this bag is. So all of the bags that I use
great.
when I go to the grocery store to store all of my groceries in.
That's actually a really good idea to keep them in the pantry. I also recommend that people keep those reusable bags near the door where they grab stuff to leave, so that while they're grabbing the stuff to leave, like you go grab your keys, you grab your coat, maybe if it's cold, you get your sunglasses, you also make eye contact with the bag storage. And if you're on your way out to the grocery store, because sometimes we forget, because I personally would not go to my pantry and then go to the store. I keep them in a place where I'm going to intentionally come across them before I leave the house. So either in your entryway, you can store them there. I usually keep them in a drawer or something. Or the other thing I always recommend is keep them in the car. That way they're already there.
It's all in this bag. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my pantry.
Oh, that was good. I did a pantry video before talking about Jaclyn Hill's pantry. I will link it up in a card up above. I think it's going to be right there. That pantry had a lot of snacks and wasn't really a pantry of someone who cooks. And I really appreciate seeing a pantry of someone who cooks and also has children. There's a lot of different stuff in there. So I hope this gave you some inspirational ideas for your own space. And I'm curious to see if they linked the correct products that she had down below, because there was some weird stuff going on. I've brought the bean over. I don't think he has anything to say, but so if you guys are new here and want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. I publish all videos on home organizing, home decoration, and there's a lot of this guy in the video as well. And I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.